What am I doing? Let's just get into the game. My head's a bit all over the place today. Let's just get into the game and start killing some things. Yesterday we were in the start of Raccoon City. We found all three parts of the explosive that we needed to get through a gate. I made the mistake of interacting with said gate before finishing off exploring because I thought it would give me a prompt to say, you're gonna go somewhere, and it didn't. So we have missed a size of section of that area that we just haven't explored because I was planning on going back to it and couldn't. We then had a set piece on a motorbike. It was kind of cool as far as set pieces go. We then got to Raccoon City Part 2 and had a wander around the RDP. No, RPD, not RDP. You don't DP without consent. RPD, where we found a couple of cameo characters. We found ourselves Tofu. We heard him first, and then we spotted him. And then we had a run-in with Mr. X. We also had a flashback from Grace's POV back to when she was a kid. Which was back in the Raccoon City orphanage, and it turns out that Umbrella was doing experiments on what looked like clones. With the creepy kids and the buggy trigger point, which was just a pain in the ass. But we got through there. Grace has learnt that she's a clone and what she's the original of clones or something. There's something going on. She's been taken by Zeno or whatever the fuck his name is. Zeska. Timu Wesker, to go and open the Ark, whatever that ends up being, to bring about the salvation of everything ever. Yeah, we then ran into Mr. X, who came and said hello again. We escaped. We left RPD, not the RDP. Make sure I get that right going forwards. The RPD. We found Kendo's gun shop, and the last part of the puzzle so far, to do with the numbers, there was a broken statue on the floor that kind of stood out a little bit. That made me a bit curious. We then fought Mr. X, and as far as we're aware, I've killed him again. And then there was a basketball court with the hoop broken on the floor and a statue head, which we could move around. So we kicked the statue head through the basketball hoop, which then made like a door unlocking sound randomly. We went back and checked the broken statue in the gun shop, which then just said, just ignore A. And bearing in mind that we were playing as Leon, who is very vocal with like the points that are his thoughts. Like we hear him say if he's noticed something or if he's thinking something. This was very much like a message fourth wall. Like it was the game telling us just ignore A. Which feeds into the theory I've had since finding the numbers. Oops. Because we found 3 numbers through the course of the game so far. One of them was G. Like one of the numbers was assigned to G. One was assigned to C, and one was assigned to U. And the cryptic code that we have from scanning the girl's hand consisted of G, C, U, and A. So up to this point, the only letter we hadn't figured a number for was A, and this statue said, ignore A, which then makes sense. So we have a code. We have letters that reference values for sun, star, and moon, which then goes back to the safe boxes in the clinic, like the first area, where we had to input combinations of sun, star, and moon, unlock the safe to get the key items. We don't know if we're going to find another one of these boxes at this point, or if this is some kind of long-winded New Game Plus type setup. But that was quite a big... We spent like the last 10-15 minutes of the stream yesterday going over like the numbers and having a full-on Mason moment. Like, but the numbers, what are the numbers? What did they mean? So I'm curious to see what happens with that, if anything. But yeah, like that's where we were at yesterday. So we killed Mr. X. We checked out these numbers, and then I called it for the night and did not much for a few hours, and then struggled to sleep for a few more hours, and then here we are. We also learned that it's the game's fault for your terrible aim. Yes, 100%. It has nothing to do with me having actual bad aim. It is entirely the game's fault for acting in a way that makes me have bad aim. That's 100% what it is. Right, okay, let's just, we're going to get into it, because otherwise I'm going to sit here and that doesn't end well for anybody. So let us carry on. I'm going to pause my music. I'm going to select what song I want at the end. Go with that one. But yeah, I don't know how long I've streamed for tonight. We'll just play everything by ear today. I don't know. It's my general kind of answer to everything today. That's all there, that's all there. Just playing until you need to go back to work tomorrow. Again, incredibly tempting, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that is only for the shotgun. Okay. Increases mid-range firepower, sacrificing. So yeah, this is more powerful at mid to long range. I guess the question is, what does mid-range count as? We'll deal with that later. Take the scope off of that. Okay, cool. So yeah, we are now heading towards the remnants of the orphanage. Mid-range is 50 to 100 yards. That's what? Here to there. Ish. Yeah, this is the statue head that we kicked around. I mean, knowing this game, mid-range is probably anything past, like, the end of the gun. Close range is probably what's within arm's reach. So anything outside of that is probably mid-range. Up to there. And then that will be long range. Slugs would be great. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's far too technical for Resident Evil. Oh, excuse me. This shotgun in particular is more like compact firing, so I imagine this is probably more slug-like rather than like buckshot. Because you have the other shotgun we had that was a much wider like reticle. It's more of like a riot gun, just if something's in front of you, it's not in front of you anymore kind of setup. Whereas this is a lot more focused aim. As a Benelli, you have about 3 grand. So a 990 tack, so whatever that equates to in real terms. Ideal for precision shooting. There you go.
I'm at the orphanage, Sherry. There's not much left of it. Heading underground to look for Grace.
No, we're going upstairs first. Oh, we're not going upstairs, never mind. Scariest sign of the world is the racking of the shell. Leon, where is this light coming from? Yeah, it's just any weapon that I have to hold with 2 hands. It's, magic light shining from my ass, apparently. It's got to be a superhero landing, right? Okay. Oh, this is only going to end well. Nothing could possibly go wrong with this setup. Do it, Nathan Drake. I've still... Oh, I'm gonna rile some hate with this, I think. I have still never played the Uncharted games.
Seriously.
They are fun. This is what I've heard about. They're definitely worth playing. It's one of those series I've just never got around to checking out.
I guess this is my stop.
I found I prefer to look at Miss Croft instead of some hunk of a man. I mean, wrong X'd out there, Tank. I'm just saying. But yeah, I do like the Tomb Raider games. And I think that would be a concern going to the Uncharted games, because I know they're different games, but they do get a lot of comparison. And I would want to try and keep as open a mind as I could for Uncharted, because I mean, one, the games themselves, they're not exactly new anymore. But I would want to try and avoid going into them and like having that immediate comparison in my head all the time. But the Tomb Raider games, especially the new Tomb Raider games, are a lot of fun. Functional third-person shooter, storing characters while showing. Yes. Yeah. I don't even know if I own them. I might have them. Might have them on Steam. If not, I might have some of them through PlayStation Plus, maybe. Why are we talking about Tomb Raider? Oh, a long kind of side rant thing. Jono, we climbed into the train that was hanging precariously over a ravine that definitely wasn't going to fall, but definitely did fall. And Jono said, do it, Nathan Drake. So we got talking about Uncharted, and I said that, you know, I hadn't played Uncharted, but I had played Tomb Raider. Tank then pointed out that he'd prefer to look at Miss Croft instead of Nathan Drake, which, you know, we doubt highly, but we'll let him have that delusion. And that's how we were talking about Tomb Raider. One through only on PlayStation. Maybe I have downloaded them through PlayStation Plus then. I feel like I have some of them in my PlayStation library. Again, never loaded them. I keep reloading this shotgun like I've pulled the trigger anytime recently. You're playing it now, and we're like, okay, yeah, that's fair. That explains the questioning. Are you playing the first one, like remake?
BSAA left something behind.
And if so, have you played it before? And how are you finding it? Playing the first one of the remakes? Nice.
It just keeps going.
Looking forward to the remake this year. Oh, what, are they redoing it? They're redoing the redo. I'm so out of touch on what's coming out. Like, I really just haven't kept
Finally
up
reached the
with
bottom.
gaming
This
news
one's very deep hole.
in the last couple of months, really.
The perfect place to hide something.
I've been a bad gamer. Remake of one this year, new game next year. Ooh, okay. These kind of look like mold from Seven Village. They do look a little Mega Mice-y, but also, if this is, I mean, this is Raccoon City, it is entirely possible that it is the plant boss from Resi 2, from the mansion, that, you know, in the 30 odd years has just spread and taken over the underground. Sample, whatever it was called. But yeah, the visual of it is definitely like mold, Mega Micey like. Easy. I got all the Resi games loaded and set up today, then played 2. It's creepy game. I did see, I'm not gonna lie, I did see your name popping up, like, John was loaded. Resi 7. It's loaded Resi 6. It's loaded. Just going through them all. That was kind of cool. But yeah, Resi 2 is definitely a good starting point. All the re-engine ones have ray tracing? Yes. I must admit, I've seen some clips of people playing through this one with like all of everything turned up nice and high. And in the clinic, when you find Emily in the cell, there's people that are getting jump scared because they're like looking at the glass in the cell, and then they turn. Well, no, sorry, they're at the cells. They're looking one way and they turn around, and obviously because they've got all the effects turned up, there's just their reflection in the cell window. And yeah, like, if you can run it, re-engine looks amazing. I definitely feel like I could probably run this. I feel like it would run at mid settings if I wasn't streaming. It'd be quite comfortable. Obviously the extra push of trying to stream as well just nukes the graphics card. Drow, how's it going? Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Pleasure seeing you back in chat. Not Christ, it's okay. I'll forgive you. I've been called worse.
This file's really evident for me.
Defeat all the plant 43 seedlings. Okay. Doing good. Awesome stuff. Plant 43 is the experiment name I was looking for earlier. How am I doing? Not too bad. Could be better. But yeah, not too bad. We are streaming for the distraction. He's not the Messiah, he's a very naughty boy. It is true. I'm in the right mood. Don't like that. Fine. Oh no! Look at that. Is this it? Thank you for the 3 stream stream. That is very kind of you. I appreciate you coming back and hanging out. There are definitely going to be collectibles scattered in all these rooty walls.
Just so you know, I've killed every plant I've ever had.
Ow. two of them.
Stubborn meat, aren't you?
Nice.
This must be it.
Let's see if there's anything collectible. This looks promising.
Sherry, I found some kind of massive facility.
What do you think it is?
I'm seeing supplies with the logos of the usual suspects.
Umbrella and Tricell.
Whatever it is, clearly wasn't meant to be found.
Yeah. You're telling me.
Yeah, so this looks like it's... So we came in via the arc. There we go. Yeah, we entered via the orphanage. So this is probably the same facility that we saw in the flashback with Grace from the orphanage, where we went down and then we came out into the lab. My current assumption would be that this is that same lab. I see those creepy kids are still about. You shotgun them in the face. Done and done. You do not have to ask twice. Ah! Oh, they're liquors. Brilliant. Oh no, that's the save. That's the storage box. Let's do that. Yeah, they are 100% going to stay in the pod. Completely. My watch has just said, "Is your stress high?" You sat sipping, Ruthie. That fills me with confidence right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is fine. Right, that's upgraded. That's upgraded. We could upgrade that. No, we can't upgrade the ammo. It's stability or firepower. Let's do that. In a change of pace, let's go for survivability. N0 AH status report. Current facility operation status. Auto processing green, network systems online, environmental controls green, disposal systems green. Security level 2, guards on patrol. Area status. Lab unit 1 checking, unit 2 normal, restricted area normal, Pandora normal. Now operating at 82%, system access must be performed manually from the restricted area. Well, we are not trusting this room. Hey, Scum, how's it going, man? Welcome, welcome.
Where is that? Okay.
Oh, we have actual BSAA.
I'm getting the feeling I'm not wanted around here.
Slow and steady is not the way with them.
I'm getting the feeling I'm not wanted around here.
Yeah. That's better. That'll do it. We did get a double kill there as well, which I'm quite happy about. You need help with your ice cream? I would happily help with ice cream. What is it you need help with? Don't just say your ice cream. Oh, yeah. I mean, you can, like, use it as a brick and kill someone with it. What does hot into a spoon? Yeah, if you, like, boil the kettle and just fill a mug. Or if you've got, like, a thermos cup or something so it stays, like, boiling. And then, yeah, just, like, dip the spoon in it for 10-15 seconds. And then scoop the ice cream out. I mean, saying that, this is me talking on the basis that I sit and eat a tub of ice cream, so I would have the cup of boiling water next to me so I could, like, heat the spoon up and then take a spoonful of ice cream and eat it and then heat the spoon back up. If you're being more sensible about it and you are putting ice cream into a bowl to eat, then yeah, like, boil the kettle, heat up the spoon, and then scoop out what you need. It's probably more of an insight into my approach to ice cream. Because yeah, I would just have the tub and like that tub would be gone in one sitting. But not everyone is a complete degenerate like me, apparently. Whoa, hello. Mine would be too, but I'm so lazy and stubborn. Yeah, I have a very bad habit of just like things like after stream as well. of that thought. Like, I'll finish streaming and it'll be 11 o'clock at night or whatever it is. And I know for a fact I'm not going to fall asleep anytime soon. So I'll go and get a tub of ice cream out of the freezer and sit and eat it at like midnight. I am not a good role model. But pretty much anything. My bias room is gone the second I get home. It would be nice if I could change shoulder for that very reason. Like, if I could have popped to the left shoulder. That's terrible. Yeah, left side peeking is really not it in this game. Where did they go? Okay. So we drop down. We have 2 from there, 2 from there. I'm making any grenades. Oh, you've got a shield.
No.
Thank you, love. How are you doing? It was Liv. Okay, cool. I hope you're doing well. Umbrella trying to save the world and Leon's a terrorist. Oh shit, ads happened. Sorry, completely missed the ad warning. I apologize. I am here. That's as far as we're going this evening. My head's in a weird spot. Work's a bit, I'm definitely feeling things. But, you know, we're here. We're going to play some games. We're going to shoot some things. We're going to try not to think about it too much. And we'll just pretend there is no problem. And it'll all be okay. Right, let's repair the body armor for a start. What have I got? 10k. Let's... You see, part of me is like, do I upgrade the hand cannon just for pure hand cannon insanity? But also, like, the fight against Mr. X, it felt very much like that was the first time we really had to parry things. To the point where the game was telling me, you can parry things. So it's feeling like upgrading the hatchet may be a good plan. Like, I've already upgraded the durability so we can parry more things. Based off of... I mean, again, based purely off of, like, Resi 4, there was the whole Krauser fight. So there is part of me that's like, we're playing as Leon. He has a shiny hatchet. Is there going to be some kind of hand-to-hand fight? So do I upgrade the hatchet in the event of needing to poke things with a hatchet? Because the hand cannon's going to make a mess regardless. We're going to raise a ruckus? It's tempting. How's it going, Irishman? Hope you're doing well. We're gonna... Do I sell some of this? The issue I have is the moment I sell the SMG ammo, we're gonna need the SMG ammo. But also it's taking up 8 inventory slots right now. Don't you bring logic and foresight into this. Make the biggest thing that booms better. You want me to boom bigger and better. I've not satisfied you with the level of my boom so far, Jono. Big brain, sell the SMG, therefore you won't need the ammo. Now you're talking. I like watching you bang. Wait. Joke's on you. That doesn't happen. No. Okay.
Here at ARC, your movements will be constantly monitored. Do not leave the designated areas without authorization. The recording and transmitting of information is strictly prohibited.
These are some interesting sculptures. Raccoon City Bioweapon Research Report. As previously stated, ARC is focused on bioweapon research and development, utilizing the unique environment of Raccoon City. In particular, experiments performed by infecting nearby zombies with the mutated T-virus strain have yielded a great deal of empirical data. This has also proven effective against the BSAA's attempts to eradicate ARC. The development of a new bioweapons based of a new bioweapon based on this hard data is in the final stages. I don't know why I made it plural bioweapon. If said bioweapon is released, we can expect further profit growth next fiscal year. ARC has now become a key bioweapon production hub for North America. It will continue to bring great benefits to both us and the US. Product catalog. CMG-002 Gamma, $30 million. Umbrella Corporation's Cerberus has been further enhanced and enlarged, resulting in increased combat capabilities. You can track and pursue targets at speeds exceeding 60 miles an hour. I cannot talk this evening. So that's going to be the dog that was chasing us on the bike section. Liquor Beta 2. Originating infection anomaly, rigorous experimentation revealed the key to activating the mutation, paving the way for commercialization. Product boasts enhanced climbing capabilities and possesses sharp claws and a pointed tongue. All the better for licking it with. CXP-001. A prototype bioweapon developed from a viral plant infection found in the Arklay Mountains in Raccoon City. Note, an incident occurred during the transport of the experimental Plant 43 and has resulted in an infestation near the service entrance of ARC. Always exercise extreme caution when transporting bioweapons. I want to know what that note is. Oh, that is the note. Okay. Tyrant. A humanoid bioweapon with exceptional combat capabilities. It can execute simple commands such as tracking and eliminating targets, and comes with a coat as standard for effective human disguise. And then we've got Nemesis. Based on the Umbrella Corporation's parasitic Nemesis Alpha, this mass-produced model focuses on cost reduction and performance enhancement. Repeated improvements have resulted in a significant boost to physical ability and recovery, regardless of the host durability. My concern now is, everything else in this catalogue we've seen. So where the fudge is Nemesis going to show up?
Backup is on the way.
Not necessary. I'll neutralize the target myself.
Is this
Leon Kennedy. We finally meet.
This is Hunk.
I didn't realize I had such a big fan. How about an autograph?
I heard you were a smartass.
Okay, well, I'm glad I upgraded the hatchet. Hey, it's not fucking around. Wait to save up and buy my own liquor. Emerson, is that Namusi? Novice tactics will have little effect against the highly trained commander. Use parries and powerful attacks to make yourself no play. Who's Hunk? Hunk is another bonus character from, I want to say, Resi 2. He's one of like the little side campaigns. But yeah, he's just like this. He's essentially like a super operative for Umbrella. But yeah, he is just like, he is unknown, and it's an ongoing thing where like he is just crazy overpowered. Namusi and Hunk and Leon. Ruth is having a field day right now. Chris is the only Hunk here. You lawyer.
Backup is on
I didn't realize I had such a big fan. How about an autograph?
I heard you were a smartass. Not bad for someone at death's door.
Worried about me. How sweet. Sneaky bastard. Perfect. Get a little handsy, are we?
Make no mistake. Nothing will stand in my way. I'll complete this mission.
Not good.
Ooh.
Ran into trouble.
Formidable instrument of death is taking countless lives and is steeped in a long, bloody history. Has exceptional parry capabilities. Unassuming design, but when in the hands of a skilled user, it becomes a deadly weapon.
This guy was one tough bastard.
Coming from you, that's quite the compliment.
Okay. That was kind of cool. I'm glad I upgraded that hatchet though. I was insane with the way Leon was going. He was hot. I know. I'm sorry. But it was Hunk or Leon. You had to make a choice.
Grace should be nearby. Time to finally get some answers.
Try Noel Summers. The name rings a bell. You damn straight, I'm checking now. Fucking Leo. Jesus Christ. I hate it here.
Grace should be just up ahead.
Grace, this is where we are. The world is under threat. The technology to control another's will already exists, but it's not efficient at infecting others. I believe Spencer solved that with Elpis. The connection sealed Raccoon City to save it for themselves, and it's been waiting here ever since. This is as far as we could get. If the wrong password is entered, the Ark will be destroyed, and Elpis will be lost forever. So tell me, Grace, what's the password?
I don't know.
Of course you do. You're the...
Leon!
Don't embarrass yourself, Mr. Kennedy. You can't beat me.
Aren't we fancy?
Don't move! Oh, wait!
Password 1, knowing how Umbrella operates.
You still need me, right?
Come on! Grab tight! I got you.
Are you okay?
Me? I feel like $1,000,000.
Where does this take us?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Squishy.
Time to get off. Come on.
What now? Leon. Leon!
Back as Grace then.
Leon, are you okay?
How long was I out?
I don't know. A while. Those marks.
It's T-virus. Stage 3 infection.
If you're so sick, why would you come here?
This place. Raccoon City was where it all began for me. When it all happened, I couldn't make a difference. So I am here now.
We can't stop Zeno.
He said something about you having a password. What was he talking about?
I don't know. I'm sorry. Here.
Is this where we're going to magically remember about the disc that was in that folder
gonna
at the start of the
destroy
game?
all this.
I'm coming with you.
That hasn't been referenced again since.
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
If anything happens to me, you promise you'll end this.
I promise.
Come on.
Are they actually gonna kill off Leon? It's very Foreshadowing. Oh.
Look! There's a door over there.
Crane's blocking it, though.
I can check it out for us. You think you can give me a boost?
Guess we're about to find out. Come on.
Yep, that is definitely a wall.
Watch out for yourself up there, yeah?
I will.
Can I have the big hand cannon back again? Please? No? Okay.
Once I go down, there's no getting back up.
Okay, I mean, there's nothing. Like, I can't attack. There's nothing else up here to grab. Okay. Just a random point of no return warning.
System locked. Override key required for reactivation.
Okay. The tension's horrible. Yeah. It's something. Restricted area, archives/central refining system, Pandora.
Okay, just beyond here.
Warning. Threat level orange. Confirmed in storage sector. Critical error. Containment lockdown failure.
Well, that sounds fun. We love a containment lockdown error. Joy. Ta-da! Yep.
Can't see.
Where's the prompt gone, game? I'm trying to get the prompt to pop back up again so I could stab him. And then it didn't come back up again. Okay, cool. I'm so glad that the liquors are out and about.
Warning. Threat level.
I was
orange.
expecting it. The moment they
Confirmed in
appeared, I was like,
storage
okay, cool, we're
sector.
gonna have
Critical error. Containment lockdown failure.
liquors around again.
Can't see.
I'm happy now. No idea what that save code is going to be. I mean, he is definitely alive. Like,
You can do this. Gotta stay cool.
okay, so these are going to be a pain in the ass. We're so far back. We're not even so far back, but it's going to get tedious. Right.
Warning. Threat level orange. Confirmed in storage sector. Critical error. Containment lockdown failure.
Can't see.
That goes back around there. That's fine. These are all gonna break out at some point and fuck me over. Calling it now. I can see you though. Go on. Bottle of acid. Highly effective against enemies with exposed tissue. Okay. Yeah. Right in the crotch. The plus side, we got the double kill on the liquors, so we'll take that. Right, so we now need to take this back to the other bit, but now everything's fudged. That was nice. What, the double kill? E-reader? Or the lights going off and me being completely screwed over.
All right. I'm not dead yet.
Why do you say these things, Grace? Why are you the way you are? The double kill, it was very convenient. I wish I could say it was planned. It was hoped for. Okay, so that changes the power around. That then gives me the key for the main doors.
All right, Leon. Be careful. It's nice.
Okay. Good liquor. I don't know which way is the correct way. We're wanting to explore. This is probably the wrong way to go. What a lovely, inviting room. Animus orb. A beautiful crimson orb, one of the objects needed to enter the admin area within Ark. Ash, you're welcome on in. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Hope your week's going okay so far. Hello and goodbye. Yeah, entirely fair. I appreciate the like, dude. Week's been alright. Awesome stuff. Always good to hear. Ooh. I'm just messaging my brother. He's also playing this. And he's just... Oh, okay, he's at the big door to get into this area. That was a lot of you. You gotta love a good molly. A free molly. Nice. Still no safe combination though. Fine, it's fine. Oh, yeah, okay, we've done that bit. Okay, so we need to keep an eye out for a safe combination somewhere. Okay.
Threat in storage sector. Rebooting AI control center. Noah.
51st assembly minutes. Checking database access request. The following data was found. Minutes of the 51st assembly meeting as transcribed by AI control center NOAA. The state. We heard the key, Grace Ashcroft, has finally been found. It's been 28 years since we occupied Ark. Are you sure she's the one? Z. Without a doubt, there's no need to worry. More importantly, don't you think your withdrawal from the treaty is too blatant? The state is a bluff. The US is and always will be at the center of the world. The BSAA are fully under our control as well. Are there any changes in product supply? Z. Ark's factory automation is constantly evolving. I believe that's enough for today. We can discuss further while we view the products. That script ends
No.
here. I can now craft a bottle of acid and various other items. How very specific of you, game. Yes, AI, that will sort all the problems. Let's actually swap those over, just so we have grenades still there. Right, 90 left, 20 right. Running and running and running and running and running and running and running. Fuck you guys, I'm gonna loot. Chris 30 seconds ago in his head. Look. That is exactly how it went. Not even gonna pretend otherwise. 10 right, 90 left, 20. $100% worth it. I wonder if, because if I remember right, there's a challenge for using or gaining so much blood. Master Craftsman. maybe not. Seems like the kind of thing there would be a challenge for. Jump off my roof now. Used the wrong grey on one of my models. Now it looks stupid. Oh, dude, that sucks. Don't jump off the roof. But I get the frustration. But don't jump off the roof. Yeah, just hiding towards the back. It'll be fine. Just paint over it. I mean, this would be my approach.
Still have a ways to go. I wonder if Leon's made it yet.
That bitch on the front line to get him killed first. Have Zachinsi then create a model with the correct colour. Done. That sounds like a plan right there. Plan the Emperor will be proud of. Okay. So some of these are going to be good, and some of these are going to screw me over. This one sounds like it's got zombies in it. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, we got super unlucky with the turn there. I was going to try and sneak up behind him and poke him, and then he spun round, and then there were two freaking lickers there. Nice, another safe code. You see, I still want to open up these other cabinets. I can hear that there's zombies in there. I know it would be stupid to open them up. But I still want to open them up. I don't believe you got the suitcase code yesterday. Yeah, that was a bit mad. I still don't really know how we got away with that. If I'm being completely honest. I was going to say, can you stop with the sudden spin when I get close? Because that's really annoying at this point. Okay, right, let's leave that. We're going to scrap that knife. We will then make an injector. Then pick that up. We'll then refill the blood. We will use that to give us more blood and free up a spot. That one's open. That one's open. Oh, hello. We got another pouch. Might be the second critique you've got. Okay. Don't see the pouches. Yeah. I had spotted that. There is no cosmetic change. And it's annoying because this is kind of why I wanted to play with the default skins first. Because if there were any cosmetic changes for things like that, then they're more likely to work if it's default skins. It's something I've learned over the years. But yeah, it's just...
AI Control Center.
It's just not.
Noah. Reboot failure. No response. Containment protocol inactive. Containment protocol inactive.
Imagine a Lady D suit with pouches. It would be a look. They gave her a bigger ass for the Lady D skin. Noah in the Ark. Yep. I was wondering if anyone else was going to clock that. Noblous orb.
This is it. I did it.
Oh yeah, there's my map. Kinky key. Okay, cool. I need a hand as compliment for the game. In the old one, smashing shit never aggro mobs. Yes, yeah, they've definitely put some work in with the mob reactions, which sucks from a player point of view, but yeah, like it's 100% a better move. And so once you know they're doing it as well, you can really kind of play into it and make use of it. What was that? The monitor room. I don't remember there being a safe there. Right, yeah, I've looked at it. What was it? 50 left, 60 right, 80 left. 50, 60, 80. 50, 60, 80. Open every safe in the main story. Nice. I'm reluctant to make one or the other because I don't know which I'm going to need. Like, I've got 2 Molotovs and 2 bottles. But for now, I don't want to make another bottle of acid and then not run into any more liquors. Sure, yeah. Okay, but that is, other than the pools of blood, that's everything. It's story time.
Where have I seen this?
Something important.
The magic disc that we've forgotten about
explain
through the
later.
entire game. Somehow we still have on us.
Shutting yourself away in a dark room like this is quite the change for you, after the life you've led.
Life takes unexpected turns, don't you
It's just
think?
Doom Shareware version.
Looking back,
Yeah.
do you feel that the choices you've made have contributed to your present circumstances?
Of course. What you sow, you reap. Isn't that the natural order?
So, tell me, Lord Spencer, what would you like the world to know?
The truth. But a short break before we begin, Miss Ashcroft. I'm not a young man. I don't have the energy I once did.
Why would
Okay.
you hide this?
A few minutes.
Okay. Back in biz. Fuck.
You alright, Leon?
I am now. Grace cleared the way for me.
That's not what I'm talking about. Your body can't take much more.
I'm gonna settle this. You just send us a chopper for immediate evacuation.
Okay.
Containment breach. System-wide surveillance failure detected.
Over there. Easy as pie.
Really? I feel like we've got to be getting towards endgame now. Leon is reaching his limit. Sudden bouts of coughing and blurred vision will cause him to falter. He can only wait for these effects to subside. Oh, goody.
Oh, shit. You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, the shotgun reload is awesome. Genuinely one of my favorite reload animations. Bioweapon Repository 11. Alright, body armor repair. $25K. What do you mean I can't stack? I want to press the auto sort button. It won't let me combine the frickin' ammo. Spend it? No, I'm not doing it. I refuse. Alright, so the question is, do I have any heads up as to when these bouts of fatigue are going to kick in, or is it entirely quote-unquote random? Sure, this seems legit. Always right when you don't. That's kind of what I'm expecting, I'm not going to lie. Legendary tracking module, 10k. Okay.
detected. Elevator shutdown in effect. Override key authorization required.
On the left. Okay. Checks out. Yeah, that was about what I was expecting.
This must be the room. I'll take out as many of you fuckers as I can.
Okay, so the full clip was a little excessive. It worked. Yeah, chances are it was probably going to pop when I walk past anyway. At least this way it gets it out the way.
You haven't changed much, have you?
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't hear the cough. I was fully expecting them to run for me the moment he coughed. That's why I backed up quite so fast. Okay. Reload that. That was the one. I didn't need the machine gun ammo, but I knew that I was on like 8 of 9 crafting recipes used. I feel like I hadn't made SMG ammo at this point, and I was correct. Oh wait, no, other way. Maybe completely misreading the map. Wonder if we can get this finished off tonight. I'm sorry, how many? F to try and throw the canister and just do the trigger. Okay.
Warning, autoclave compromised. Pod lockdown unavailable. Memory corrupt. Self-repair functionality offline. Aerosol monitor warning. Pod lockdown unavailable.
Yeah. Let's get this over with.
The elevator will arrive shortly. The elevator has arrived.
Okay.
I can't waste any more time here.
It wasn't too bad.
Almost sure.
Okay, I can't get a weapon out apparently.
Not done yet.
We're fine. We're doing fine. Meanwhile...
What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind?
My research opened Pandora's box, unleashing disaster upon the world.
Except Elpis, the goddess of hope? Or so the myth goes.
A blind hope.
What do you mean?
Humans cannot predict when death will come for them. This is why they have hope. I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt. Happiness cannot be achieved at the expense of others. I think that's enough for today.
Why did you accept my request for an interview? Who is that? Is that one of your subjects?
Of course not. She was alone in the world. I took her in to make amends.
Is she
Perfectly normal. Just an average child needing a home. She is my hope. Aren't you beautiful? Would you like to hold her?
Okay.
Calls his child average.
She's adorable.
She's alright, I guess.
What's her name?
Grace.
Grace.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
Just an era heli, yeah.
I've said my piece. I only hope it serves as a requiem for
Did the
those
thing.
who have passed.
We're just plain and boring all along.
Leon. Leon. Oh, I need to hurry.
Okay. There's nothing there. Feels like we've got to be getting to like
This is finally my chance to do something.
end game, like end boss type area now. That's the lift we're getting down. Okay. Leon's just chilling on the job. Just can't get the staff.
Oh, Leon! Leon! Oh no. Oh, hey, it's me. It's Grace. Oh, please wake up. Come on. Wake up, wake up. Hey. Hey.
Hey, you. I was just resting my eyes.
You're okay. Oh, let me help you.
Let's do this.
Okay. I don't know the password.
It's okay. Soon left them wide open for us. Any wrong code will do. It'll destroy Opus.
What's up, Zeska?
Let's try.
Chris, whatever it takes. I can buy you some time.
No. No, I have an idea.
I trust you. I trust you.
So, the prodigal daughter returns.
I know the password.
Fulfill your destiny.
If I let Leon die.
Only
What
if
you
you let
gonna do?
Leon live.
Very well.
He'll be upset. God damn it. Right. Damn you using my kryptonite against me. Ooh. Think twice. Okay. Which one cures Leon? Yeah. So I'm leaning towards release. But I couldn't really tell you why. I just have a, I don't know, just a leaning towards release. It's up to me. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't do choices. I just make bad decisions and then spend forever trying to deal with the consequences.
Please know that you are my hope.
She is my hope. A blind hope.
Okay.
We went for release.
This is it.
Those are my flaws, get your own. I got so good at them. Proud of you? Yeah, so we went for release. Depending what happens, I'll explain my thought behind it.
What are you doing, Grace?
Spencer regretted what he did.
Well done.
Mm-hmm.
You promised.
Yes, that I would let him live. Mr. Kennedy, I give you the honor of experiencing my power firsthand.
I'm not sure Elpis is what you think it is. There's nothing special about me. I was never any king. Spencer wanted to make amends.
But you released Elpis. What is it? Tell me!
Leon!
Why? My powers!
Elpis is Spencer's atonement. It's an antiviral.
That was my thinking.
Amazing. I am humbled by my master's genius.
Your research was wrong.
This kills the angle.
Elpis was a weapon. There was never a key.
Spencer's paper was obviously incomplete. There was no connection between Grace and Emily.
Do you know how much time and money I wasted on this?
Don't you see the genius? With Elpis, all virus-based weapons are useless. The world order will be thrown into chaos.
We wanted a weapon.
Instead, Spencer gave us anarchy. I will carry his torch and bring his vision to life.
You? You and Spencer were a means to an end.
Yet he outwitted you all.
Spencer defied us and paid the price with his life. He was nothing.
You are nothing but an imitation.
It's over, Victor.
Really is Teamy Wesker.
The Connections is done with you!
We can't let him have it.
Double down. Yeah, Victor's VA.
Your ignorance is staggering.
It's a cure.
We're alive. You're welcome, Ruthie.
Oh, it's working. Leon, it's working. Wake up.
You don't have to hate me now.
Now, let it all calm down. All of it.
Grace, what happened?
I'm not curious what happens if you go the other way. But we'll do that on New Game Plus.
It's gonna go!
You're welcome.
Grab something! Grace.
Some shotgun shells there.
Grace! Time to bury Umbrella's last skeleton.
Spencer's vision lives through me. And I will see that it is brought to fruition.
And how many more will have to die for that vision?
It seems your skills have diminished. Sacrifices must be made! In the grand scheme, a few lives.
Not to me.
I swore that I'd always protect those lies.
Okay.
Open your eyes! Humanity is full of drooling imbeciles. They need me, a leader to guide them into a glorious new future.
The humanity I know is far more capable than you realize.
Yeah.
They don't want your leadership.
My master's future is absolute.
Seems you're reaching your limit.
Yoink.
It's over.
Oh shit, I missed his Never good when they go down speaking in demonic tongues. Should have kept the rocket. Mistakes have been made.
Nemesis. No wonder you're so damn relentless. This time, you ain't getting back up.
Good.
Grace.
Grace, where are you?
Sherry. Sherry, come in. Sherry. Shit. Grace! Grace, hang on. Fuck. Grace. Grace.
Leon.
We need to get you out of here. Come on. Let's get you out.
There's no way out, is there?
Well, I'm not gonna leave your side. I'm gonna sit right here with you.
Yay, the lights are going out. Gotta get that nice mood lighting going on.
I guess this is it then.
You need to stop. Oh shit. Is this gonna be Mr. Boulder Puncher himself?
Leon S. Kennedy?
Depends who's asking.
Alpha, you read me, sir? Yeah, they're safe. I got them. Yes, sir. Mr. Kennedy, I have a message from Captain Redfield.
Damn. Okay. Is that set up for DLC?
I'll be damned. Can't believe that antiviral actually worked. Feel better than I have in ages.
Oh, thank God. I'm glad you're okay.
We got a dose with your name on it. We'll be back in action in no time.
Thank you, Leon.
Would have been a lot smoother if Chris hadn't been so late to the party.
Where is Chris, anyway?
No idea. I'm sure I'll run into him at some point. Yeah, I'll call you back. It's over then.
Yeah. Hope this really was our last hope.
Well, let's pray Umbrella hasn't left us any more nasty surprises.
I wish we could have saved Emily.
Leon, my sister, yeah.
Grace. I didn't hit any of her vitals. She could still be alive.
Oh shit, okay.
What are you saying?
Maybe we can save her.
Hmm.
The government has confirmed the existence of an actively trading bioweapons lab located here in the ruins of Raccoon City. The origin point for the worldwide spread of bioorganic weapons. This illegal facility appears to have been in operation for decades.
Sources say that the extension of the lockdown and the recent series of mysterious deaths may be related to tragic events in Raccoon City 28 years ago.
Evidence seized in Raccoon City has led the Justice Department to reopen its investigation into Oswald Spencer and the long-defunct Umbrella Corporation. Some believe the government deliberately drove Umbrella into bankruptcy.
The late Alyssa Ashcroft is credited with cracking the Oswald Spencer story. Conspiracy theorists are already claiming that she was killed in a cover-up, and that the organization responsible is secretly controlling our government.
Tonight, in a speech from the Oval Office, the president is expected to reject allegations of any government involvement since the Raccoon City incident.
Conspiracy. Okay. So we have two potential DLC spots there. We have the whole Chris Redfield Wolf Squad appearing. And then it looks like they're setting up for chasing down Emily and grabbing that. It's in 3. Can you snooze them for me, please? Just whilst we do the credits wrapping up a bit. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I think that's the last snooze, isn't it? Last snooze. Thank you. And thank you for the boss one as well. I don't think I thanked at the time. But thank you for snoozing during the boss fight as well. Yeah. The two potential DLC spots there. We've got, yeah, the whole Chris Redfield, similar to Resi 7. Where you had the whole Chris Redfield going through the mines and dealing with, what's his face, the brother. Not a hero, that's the one, thank you. So there's that whole side of things where it's going to be very like action heavy. And then yeah, you've got post credits, which would be Leon and Grace going after Emily and trying to take her the cure. Both could be kind of cool. But we're in the credits, yeah. That was really, I like genuinely enjoyed that. I like that they've balanced the gameplay, but in a way where like the first half of the game is probably like 80% Grace and 20% like Leon catching up to where Grace is. And I must admit, by the time we hit the end of that like first half of the game, I was ready to not have quite so much Grace gameplay. It's good, what they've done is really good, but it had run its course at that point. And then yeah, you kind of hit that midway point and it flips and you have 80% Leon, 20% Grace, and it balances out that way, which is quite a nice way of doing it. And it didn't feel forced at any point. Like the Leon bits catching up to Grace felt relevant. It wasn't just switching up for the sake of it. it would have been nice. This is purely like my experience of it. It would have been nice if there had been a prompt for the point of no return in Raccoon City 1 when you blow the gate. Because I am fully aware that like there's a whole section through a generator gate that we didn't go to because we got the last explosive part and came back up the lift and the gate was there. And I genuinely thought I'd be able to like put the explosive down and come back to it later, or blow up the gate and then go and get the bike because, you know, the bike was half a mile away. I didn't realize it was going to be a case of you interact with the gate and then it just auto does everything else. So personally, that was a bit annoying. Would have been nice to have just a "you're not coming back" prompt. One thing I have noticed is that there were no more Sun, Moon and Star boxes. Which means it is a new Game Plus thing. Or at least a second playthrough. Like, you need to have played through the game to get all these clues. My assumption is it's going to be at that first puzzle box in the executives room. Because the second one, and it could be the second one, maybe. It won't be the third, but the third one was the Braille one, so it can't be that one, because we can't interact with that. The second one is in the room where we run into Victor. Could be there. I reckon if they're gonna do anything though, it will be the first one. So we need to go and try that. And then see if that does anything. It's a good RE for sure. Sorry, I got completely sidetracked thinking all that stuff through then. Some pacing issues, some small stuff. Yeah, like definitely a few minor gripes. And like, there were a few, I mean, when we were first going through the clinic as Grace, like after we got kidnapped from the hotel and we wake up and we're strapped up to the table, like at the time I was saying that it felt very scripted in terms of when the girl appeared, to the point where even if we got to the point of triggering her to appear and then backed up and tried to distract her to the side, if we then went back to go past that point, like, it's like we triggered her for the first time, so she appeared to be like, boo, I'm here. We got rid of her, and then we went back and took an extra 2 steps towards where we needed to go, and then that was like the trigger for her to appear again. And it just felt like it felt too set piecey. Like, I knew there was going to be a set piece there because of the way it was laid out and because it was the start of the game and it was the big creepy scare. Like, it made sense, but it just felt overdone. By the time we were finished with that first section, it felt overplayed. It repeats until the water station. Yeah. Yeah, like the whole... We are about to have ads as well, though we can't snooze them again, so we'll leave the credits rolling, but apologise for the ads. Yeah, like all of Grace's gameplay in that first half of the game is just sneak around, big enemy you run away from, sneak past them, and then you get to the next section and there's a big enemy you have to sneak around from. And I think that's what I mean, like by the time we hit the switch up, when we hit Raccoon City, I was ready for it to not be quite so Grace heavy. And yeah, I think other than the orphanage, the Grace sections in the second half of the game were...
And Sherry's okay?
enjoyable again.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. Emily, yeah, she's doing great. I'm actually teaching her how to read.
Grace. Grace. Where's that report?
Sorry. Leon, gotta go. Catch up soon.
Okay.
Remaining BSAA forces have been neutralized. Retrieving the objective before they send in the wolves.
Okay. Okay, so we got the ending specific one, and then we got 3 achievements for casual, standard, modern, and standard classic. Insanity mode. Behind the scenes in Grace's report. Stuff. Costumes. All the stuff. Okay. 13 hours. That's not too shabby. Her report has 60 pages. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, it's a complete breakdown from day one, which is kind of cool. It's a nice little extra. Okay, what do we get? Complete on insanity. Me in the hospital. Oh, okay, yeah. Open all the containers. Yeah, we missed one. We missed 6 files. We only missed 3 raccoons. Complete in 4 hours. Okay, now. And 200,000 credits. 5,000 samples of infected blood. Complete the main story without using herbs or a med injector. Don't use the blood collector. Final puzzle. The sweet pair here. Oh god. Is this going to be the Easter egg thing? Is this going to be like... Is this what we need to be doing? Break action single shot pistol. Okay. Infinite ribbons. Offer more credits per kill. Okay. Extra level of tuning. Oh, that's for the parts. Increases firepower. Complete letters from 98. Oh, I missed some of them. Infinite ammo. Okay.